Guys, this is my new video for the week. I want to share my analysis on GBPUSD that we took this morning in our forex group Telegram community. So basically, we know that last Friday was NFP, the non-farm payroll news event. It came out last week Friday. So we actually traded it, and then the market was so impulsive to the downside. So those who were active actually would have made a lot of money. Traders who are outside all over the world would have made money on that news event because it's a one should I say high impact news news events that come out in the world. You understand? So basically, if you look at GDP let's just go what we have. If you look at GDP on the 4 hour time frame, I was in a 15 minute time frame. If you go down to If you go up to 4 hour time frame, you can see you have a clear picture of what GDP have been doing over the months now. GDP for a very long time has been ranging, right? It has been ranging. It has been going from one point of a support to one point to a resistant level, just moving around that range. It doesn't really trend up or trend down, but then within the range, you can see some trend actually. But overall, like if you looking GDP USD from a standpoint of length, higher length or higher time frame, you can see that it has been ranging. There's no clear trend actually forming. So you can see here, move it went from at this point, it came to this point, from this, it came down again to this point, went up to this point, came down to this point, right? Let me address this again. And then it's kind of went up and then went down to this other point where it has already tested before at this time. After that, what happens? It still went up again to this resistance level again, major resistance level, right? You see, it has been respecting this resistance and as well respecting the support and leaving the support here, right? So this is what GDP have been doing on the higher time frame. And as swing traders, we know that whenever market is moving from a supportive level to a resistive level, what you want to do is to buy low and sell high. So whenever the price is support, you want to buy. Whenever the price is at the resistance level, you do want to do what? Sell. So price has moved from the support at this point in time and gone to this major resistance that it has been testing all this while. Right. So what do you do as traders? You do what? Look for opportunity to do what? Sell. So that is why I gave the signal in my forex group in Telegram community that we shorten GDPUSD, we'll be selling it, right? So and we sold it, but because of we made some money, we made just few pips, actually catch few pips. But the reason why we didn't want to stay longer because our projection there was about to catch about 30 pips, 30 pips plus. But the reason why we had to exit the trade on time was because for something very very strategic. That's what I want us to analyze. If you look at the GDP if you look at if let me use my horizontal line, right? If you notice we are at the supportive level, the price has tested this is a major support level because the price has tested it as a support and then bounce up to this resistance here. It came down again to that same support, bounce up again to the resistance, and again has come back to the support again. You see that? So that's a very key event that has happened that played that made us to take our profit very quickly. So we took profit at about 15 pips, right? Just half of what we wanted to take, but that's fine. It's good to take trades that are high in probability than just taking trades that are random. It doesn't make sense. So it's good to be conservative while trading. So when this kind of as it happens, it means that the price can alternatively still repeat the same thing, like from this point again, still come back again to the support, which can be very disastrous because our stop loss is just a halfway above this support. So you can see that it wouldn't make sense if we still held the trade until we see a kind of breakout and then a retest. I've drawn my I've already drawn my trend line because I know that we are going to be bearish. So I've drawn my trend line so that we can mark out the positive and the possible area of interest. So you see that the market has been trending from the range, making higher highs and higher lows, move up, came down to here, move up, came down to here. You see, it couldn't even break out. It now broke the trend line, broke this trend line. And so it means that what we'll be expecting, so what we'll be expecting GDP USD to do in the nearest future. So let me just draw it out so you can see my expectation on the GBPUSD, right? So this is my trend. Just be patient. Let me have it drawn. So this is what we're expecting GBPUSD to do, right? Let me drop out my trend line, my look at the trend that the price has already broken out from. This is it. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting GBPUSD to do. So I want the price to, definitely retrace up again. Are you seeing something? And then begin to bounce down again. So we're waiting for the retracement to happen before we can actually enter for a sell. And once that retracement happens, believe me, we're going to be catching about, let me say, 50 pips to even 100 pips, or if not more. You understand? But this is what I expect. So GDP our projection for the GDP as long as this resistance remains, is to the downside, at least this point here. Are you following me? That should be about 800 or something pips. We have to catch about 800 pips, or let me just say 600 pips, and that's a lot of money. But we're going to be trading it gradually. Like we'll enter after every retracement, we enter and then shut it down. Do you understand? So this is what we are expecting GDP. So this is my projection. This is what we are expecting GDP to come back again to the support. But for now, we can't be selling now until we see a retracement. I'm actually showing you my strategy. So I want to see a retracement to the ups to this trend line here, to this other trend line. If this one I'm tapping now, this is my trend line. So the price has to come back to test this trend line here. Then we'll short it again down. So once we see any reversal candlestick to the downside, any kind of candlestick, maybe dodgy candlestick, maybe head and shoulder candlestick on the lower time frame. You hope you know where you look for those things. You look good for your whole lower time frame, or your evening star, your bearish engulfing candlestick pattern, any kind of pattern that supports us selling at that point that the market is no longer willing to go up any further. We are on a down move, then we can short the trade from here, sell it from there up. Okay. So this is my analysis. So peace guys. See you later in my next video I will drop. So you can actually like and comment on this video, right? You can actually like and comment. If you want, you can actually comment down below whatever you want me to do, any analysis you want me to do, any currency analysis, or any insight you want me to drop on regarding forex trading. You can let me know in the comment section. I will do that. Okay, peace.